MacVoices is supported by Smile, the makers of world-class software like Text Expander. Find out about all their great utilities at smilesoftware.com. Hi, I'm Chuck Joyner. I'm at CES in Las Vegas. Folks, we're in the Segway booth talking to Gerry about Segway. Now, you may remember that during our very last gift guide show of 2017, one of the Segways got a gift guide pick from one of our panelists. And I was anxious to see what Segway is up to now, because the pick was extremely affordable and extremely intriguing. And Gerry, now I think you have things that are even more intriguing.
Well, we do, and I believe the one your pick was the Mini Pro.
That's correct.
We now have a full line of Mini Pros, from the Mini Lite for smaller, younger riders with less range and much more inexpensive price point, to our Mini Plus that has a follow-on capability, has a 4K camera attached to it, and all the way to our new product, which is the Lumo robot. We won Best of Show in the top 3 2 years ago here with that product. It's now ready for market. So you'll have a rideable, fully autonomous robot that does voice recognition, it does facial and body recognition, takes 4K video, takes HD camera photographs, and you can take it to the store with you. We got a little basket you can put on it and do your shopping with your robot and then ride it home.
Now somebody's going to ask, they understand everything except maybe the 4K video and the photos. Why would you, what's the use case for that?
Well, that 4K video, when you have that big fancy 4K TV on your wall, you want to be able to see that in the quality that you took it in. And that's the industry standard now, the 4K, so we are up with that industry standard.
So is Segway still focused on like the urban transportation market, or do you see bigger things at this point?
We're two directions. We still have our mainstay, which is the Segway products, mostly for the tourism business, commercial applications, law enforcement, and government. Then you go down to the small consumer type products for the Mini Pro to get around, for the kick scooters we have now. We have an electric skateboard, some other things in the works. And our robotic platform, as you know, robotics has become a huge thing. So we're with that. We're partnered with Intel on our Lumo robot, and it's gaining a lot of traction. It's been very well received so far.
Talk to me a little bit about the voice recognition. Is this Alexa, is this Siri, or is it something proprietary to Segway?
It's proprietary to Segway that it'll recognize my voice and follow my voice commands.
So you train it to follow your voice?
That's the good part. I get to train my own robot, and it does what I want.
I like that idea. Yeah, because we're all a little worried about the robot apocalypse.
Yes, we are. I'm worried about the zombie apocalypse. And I'll get on my Segway and I'll ride away from it. Very much safer.
And I didn't even set that up, folks. So what kind of pricing are we talking about for the new models?
Well, depending on what the special prices are on Amazon, some of the big box stores, as low as $299 on the Mini Lite, $599 on the Mini Pro, and about $899 on the Mini Plus. We don't have the price point in place yet for the Lumo. It'll be about 2 months and it'll be to market. But it's going to be very reasonable for a fully autonomous rideable robot. I can assure you of that.
I think there are a lot of us that are working on accepting the way the world's going, trying to figure out, okay, this is cool. There's no question about that it's cool, but how exactly are we going to use this in a real world scenario? And you know, I can think of a lot of ways for something like that to follow me to the store, to carry the groceries home, especially in a more urban setting for older folks. You know, it just makes sense.
Well, even if we want, we can send that Lumo robot out to take 4K streaming video of the kids while they're playing outside and we're busy doing something. There's a lot of uses for it. You can go places and video things. You can capture things you wouldn't get. You can have an activity or a party, and you can have Lumo run around taking pictures for you instead of you being distracted from your party guests. So there's a lot of fun practical applications for it. And let's face it, these are the types of things that we don't need. It's the things we want. That's why we have, I call it disposable income things, the toys, boys and their toys. I mean, the older we get, the fancier toys. So we now have fancy toys available for all us grown-ups that want something new and exciting to play with.
And we all grew up watching and you know, dreaming about robots and what they could do for us. And now they're here, and I think it's just a matter of us getting our hands on them and accepting what they can do and creating the uses for them.
Yes, well, this one's practical. It's never gonna steal your wife or take your money out of your bank account. It's not growing artificial intelligence. It's not going to be Terminator. It's just a nice rideable electronic that is going to be a lot of fun to be used with.
Gerry, where can we send folks to learn more about all this and maybe order their own?
Well, if they want to learn more, go to segway.com and keep an eye on all the sources they do for their online ordering that we all do now. From Best Buy to Amazon to all the major sources have our products online.
Gerry, thanks for the time.
You're welcome.
Folks, more from CES in Las Vegas. I'm Chuck Joyner. Thanks for watching. Visit MacVoices.com for show notes and to connect with Chuck on social media. Get involved in our MacVoices Facebook group and get more out of your Apple tech with MacVoices magazine, free on Flipboard. And if you find value in it all, consider supporting us at patreon.com/MacVoices and join these folks who help keep MacVoices coming to you. Advertising handled by Backbeat Media at backbeatmedia.com. Bandwidth provided by CashFly at cashfly.com.